Dalgalar's daughter wasn't ill when he brought her here, Saira. She was dead. And he used this balm to preserve her like a piece of salted meat. This is horrible.
That's horrific. If this were what I just saw in a vision, the girl's name was Maya. He must have been trying to resurrect her somehow. The angel. Oh, his angel. So, Angel is definitely the girl. And it explains the letter to his wife, trying to keep her away.
Yes. He wouldn't accept her death and thus lied to his wife. And this device we saw in his laboratory must have been how he intended to resurrect her. But now it all makes sense. This must be the true reason for Dalgalar's work on this angel. He must have wanted to use it in order to revive his daughter. At least now we have a good candidate for the code word, Maya. Do you still want to stay here a little longer, or shall we go back to the main hall?
Somehow, being in the room of a dead little girl is probably the most horrific thing here. Let's go down.
Yes. Come.
Or at least I hope it's the most horrific thing.
Good. Then let's try our luck with these sigils, shall we? You do it.
Yeah. I got the first one. This one's going to be easier to pronounce. Maya.
I can't believe we actually did it. Come on. Let's see what's behind there.
Check the door. It's open. I hear breathing. Be on your guard.
So this is his sanctum. Unbelievable. Just look at all these books. I wonder how much knowledge is hidden here.
How much of that knowledge should be forbidden? Keep an eye out. I definitely hear breathing. What is this statue of? No, hang on a minute. I saw this statue before. That's where. In the Undercity, the Relata. They were praying in front of this statue. Was he involved with Relane? I mean, if he did work in the Undercity, he'd have known about them. I don't think anybody in Ark doesn't know about the Relata. Right, let's try up. Let's just have a quick look back here. I think our best bet, Kalia, is heading upstairs. Oh, no. Yep. That's the breathing sound I keep hearing. I'm gonna armor up. Call Thunder. We're gonna get this grotesque lost one. Come on. Oh, there's servants still too. What is that? So that must have been something he created as well. Right, careful. Ow. Let's potion up. Let's play it safe. That's it. Oh! We got it.
That was all of them.
Thank God.
So he did let some servants in here after all, even though that didn't save them from their companion's fate.
He was undoubtedly experimenting on these servants. He must have been getting desperate. It's one hell of a library just for one person. Try not to stand on there, it doesn't look too safe. Seems to go... Seems to be a rail further up. I've not seen any more moving or running people. Maybe I was just jumping at shadows. Ah! Kalia?
Saira!
Kalia, watch your back.
Always finds a way. I was starting to worry that you two little birdies would never part.
So it wasn't just my imagination.
Yes, you have been followed. Thanks for opening the gates, by the way. That saved us a lot of effort. Quite the feat, I must admit. Only that...
Kalia!
Now look at that. You don't waste any time talking. I like that. Then I'll return the favor.
No?
Kirash, what is this? Let me go, you bastard!
Thunder, do something!
This, my little bird, is mentalism perfected. Because this time, someone was less willing to take risks and decided to send the capable soldiers rather than those idiots from Old Ration Brand.
Wait.
Now don't look so grumpy, sweetheart. You're up next. And I promise we'll have just as much fun with you as we'll have with her.
Oh, you're not going to live to regret this. Come on, you're a mercenary, right? Whatever your employer is paying, I can afford to double it.
Oh, someone has a flair for business. But I doubt that you can trump 500 Killian thalers, can you?
500 Killian thalers? You could buy the Golden Queen's palace for that much money. But, yeah, of course I can. I'm out here property hunting.
No, you're lying. Take her, my friends. But careful, understood? I want her alive.
I'll see to that.
The stone, Saira. Find the stone and then run.
No, I'm not leaving you here. No!
Just hold still, honey. You're only making it worse.
Ugh.
No, get off me. Damn it, get off me.
Out of the way!
No.
Oh no!
Please, you're making a mistake.
Ah!
Oh, for fuck's sake, Lambert. Can't you just make her shut up?
Step back!
Finally.
Who's got the key? Ugh. Ah! Flip!
Mistake.
I'm sure it was. And now, what the heck?
Hello? How do I get...
Didn't I tell you to? Or the name of the sun? No.
Ah! Oh, God. Ah. I fell into some kind of secret laboratory? Kalia. What on earth? Oh no, did she lose control? Kalia. Where have you gone? Kalia? Oh. Kalia, where are you? Oh God. Whatever I heard. I'm not prepared for it. Kalia. Get some health back. Ow! Flip. Ah! Come on, I wanted to avoid using more potions. comfort food. Ah!
My, how we laughed. All of them ran inside, but you just stood outside in the rain and... I should have been there for you more, Starlet. So much more. But I will make up for it, I swear. Tomorrow.
This!
I will heal you. Once you and the stone are connected, you will be able to walk again. And this time, I will be a good father. And that's just for a start. The stone will change you, Maya. It will become a part of you. And it will give you power even the Lightborn can only dream of. The blind will see again if you so choose, and the mute will speak. You will succeed where I have failed, freeing mankind from all its misery. Like an angel.
Ah! I've seen that scene before. That was one of the scenes in the aged man's house in his art with the mannequins. There was a child sat upon a chair with some books upon it as well, having dinner with her father. And it was this Dalgalaran. Key to the sanctum. Which is the sanctum? Magical symbol. 32 out of 100. Don't ask me how I know there's 100. A letter. Beloved Tanisha, I would be lying if I said that your last letter didn't hurt me. Is the talk of stable lads and tomfoolish villagers really more important to you than mine? Maya is doing well, believe me. I wouldn't write if it wasn't so. Yes, she is still weak and cannot stay on her legs longer than a few hours before the exhaustion gets to her. But things are looking up. Furthermore, I was able to test the new elixir sufficiently enough to treat her with it in a good conscience. It will help her regain new strength. Tanisha, I assure you, you will be hardly able to recognize her afterwards. So for the last time I ask you, trust me and be patient. You know I would do anything for you and her. Anything. And love. Smile. Scienta Sinistra, Volume 3. No. Kalia? Did you come through here? Somehow? Right. Right. The magical anomaly. Ow. Ow. Right, potions. Reawakened servant, where's that anomaly? Ow. Anyone else? More magic symbols. Where did that anomaly go? Oh, it's a stone.
Sorry for the hard stone, but there's no other way. I know, and it might just tickle for a little, but not for long, I promise.
His eyes. The stone had corrupted him completely.
Not too little, not too much.
No.
my little starling, you.
He did it.
I feel dizzy, Daddy. And where's Mommy?
She is at home. You have been very ill, you know that? Very, very ill. But now...
Oh.
Maya, what's wrong?
It burns. The ice.
It's just like Kalia.
What's wrong? What?
Ah! The veiled woman?
Little creature. You don't have the slightest idea how special you are, do you? Kalia.
Ah. So Kalia is Algalar's daughter. But the veiled woman was here. She killed his father. Her father, sorry. Her father. She murdered him. How special she is. Why would she be special to the veiled woman? Kalia died. She died and was reborn, just like me, just like Jaspar. What is her fascination with people who have died? Because I suspect I have died and become resurrected. It turns out now Kalia, she died and she was resurrected through the power of a black stone. And Jaspar was brought back to life by the veiled woman. Carlian. He said he shed his old skin and was reborn too. He literally buried his old self. I'm taking the stone. The black stone is dull, but a cold shiver runs down your back when watching it. Right, let's take the stone and let's go bring Kalia to safety. What are we going to tell Kalia when she awakens? I'm going to give her the truth. She deserves to know the truth. As difficult as that is. She is Dalgalar's daughter.
I see.
Oh my word, Kalia. Let's get you cleaned up. And also, I don't even know where you went in the castle. Were you back with the bodies of those mercenaries? I'm sorry, I should have looked more thoroughly for you, but I'm glad I found you in the end. How are you holding up, now that you know the truth? And that does raise more questions about your mark. Because you didn't have it when you were resurrected. So the veiled woman must have given it to you. How do you feel?
How do you think I am? It changes nothing.
It doesn't help then to know who you truly are. Zara, this isn't the time.
Yeah, who am I? The failed experiment of a broken man. I'm not sure if that insight was really what I needed. Of course, it helps me to understand the creature inside me. It's a black stone, and it was my father who fused it with my mind. But in the end, all I'm left with are more questions. For example, whether this means that I must bury my hopes for banishing that creature once and for all, or the question of what this veiled woman's role is in all this.
I've been asking that question
It must
for a
have been
long
she
time.
who set me out in that village, even though she knew of the Blackstone's essence within me and how dangerous it made me. She seems to be the same one you encountered on the ship where your friend died, and the one who made those bandits flee into Old Dothulgrad. Who is she? What are her intentions? I just don't understand, Saira. I don't understand. Still, What burdens me the most is what happened in that library.
The creature, the outburst, the way it took control, it's dominating her life. It's not saving her, it's ruining her. What exactly did happen in the library? I only heard the noises. I heard them trying to restrain you.
Can't you figure it out? It was that creature, it in its completed form. Me without a mask. Please, Sayira, I don't want to think about this any more than is necessary.
I understand. You just discovered the truth was far worse than you could have ever imagined. I only wish I could have been there sooner.
Be thankful you weren't. If you knew how I felt when I killed those mercenaries, you would give me a wide berth, believe me. Such gratification, such ecstasy. I am disgusting.
No.
Sayira, if you had been there, I would have slaughtered you just like the others. And that...
Kalia, whenever you say that, it feels as if you blame yourself for what you are, but you had no control over that. It was your father who created that creature inside of you. No, I should let her finish. I should let her... What do I say? No, Kalia, whenever you say that, it feels as if you blame yourself for what you are, but it's not your fault. I'm not going to call her a creature. It's not you, though. She'll just... If I say that, she'll just say, but it's what I am. I'll just let her continue.
I will train harder, meditate more often, until I control every single one of my thoughts. That is the only way I will ever be able to fully control it. Now go and take that stone to the temple, Sayira. I need some time to myself.
I understand. I'll go pay for the room and make sure everything's taken care of. Are you...
Yes?
I don't think this is the time to talk to her about that.
Light shines bright upon her face. She's waiting as her life fades away. When the red moon casts its light, his ghost travels through the night, through the forest on one's wings, until he reaches the old hill. There she...
That was a lot to take in. Was I jumping at shadows, or did I really see somebody in there? Perhaps it was one of the mercenaries that we caught sneaking around following us. And who did he even work for? Is it Kaleem who killed Lashari? Have they been trying to sabotage us all along? They know about the stones. They know far too much, which is incredibly worrying. We should get back to Ark. We need to get that stone to Meridiel as soon as we can. They are not safe to be around. We need to give Kali the time she needs, and hopefully we'll catch up with her later. I really must say, I worry about what's going to happen when we put that final stone into the machine. And as I've been riding back, I've been confronted with more questions. I've been confronted with more questions, such as Kalia. Her mother's alive. Well, I presume her mother's alive. What's her name? I've got it written in my journal. Oh. Nope. Journal. There we are. Tanisha. That was it. Her mother, Tanisha, may well be alive. And then there's more questions. The veiled woman called herself an observer, but if she killed her father and then took Kalia with her, she named Kalia, she put her in place in that village, she must have been responsible for the mark. She wrapped her in a blanket with the name Kalia stitched into it. She orchestrated those events, clearly orchestrated those events. And again, What is Kalia? I have a feeling that she isn't a high one. I don't know, I just get this feeling. I feel it in my gut that she isn't a high one, but I don't know what she is. There's clearly something possessing her. It changed her. The black stone has clearly changed her. Is it that interference with the black stone that brought her back to life? Is that why she's special to the Veiled Woman? Is there some almost a loophole that lets her interfere with Kalia, or people who've passed away and been brought back to life, people who've been reborn? There's something there, I think. If you've been reborn in some manner, whatever is binding the Veiled Woman to be simply an observer doesn't apply quite as strictly. Merigil should just be up ahead. He's usually on the left. Ah, here we are. Lexiel.
Yes? Have you found any of the stones yet?
I found the final stone. The stone that the Apothecarius once had, I believe.
Here you go looking for a stone, and you simultaneously solve an Enderalian mystery. Good work. I had read theories about what happened to the Count, but this is not what I had imagined. I wonder what became of that girl.
Let's not dwell on
It
that.
seems as if a part of the stone's energy really wasn't banished into her body. Just look at it, it's somehow duller than the others. But still,
Oh?
it shouldn't make a difference.
Those sound like
At least
famous
we
last
now
words
have
to me,
all the
Merigil.
stones. Let us complete the mosaic.
That's a nice little metaphor. So you think the energy of the crystal must be within the child, not in Kalia? I forgot about the bright light.
By the left path, what power! If we could really direct this, use it against the high ones, it might work. It just might work.
It just might.
Now are we... Wait a moment. Do you feel that?
The weather seems to have changed. It seems grayer.
Something's different. The sea of eventualities. I can't feel it anymore.
What do you mean? Can you cast magic still? Oh, I told you this was bad. Is it the beacon?
No, I don't think so. It's like a veil put in front of my eyes. This doesn't bode well. It truly does not. Skyrim. He's currently trying to raise the barriers.
Skyrim? Barriers?
The ones at the gates. They are meant to magically seal them as a protection against Korek's armies. The walls are nearly impenetrable, but the gates aren't. Skyrim said he would raise entropical barriers to take care of that.
And he's raising them now.
Go see him and find out what is going on. I will secure the beacon as best I can. Go.
Yep, no, I'm on it. By the gates.
I tell you it won't work. I can't see anything.
But why? That just doesn't make any sense.
Well spotted. We have to inform the Grandmaster immediately.
You better had go inform him or whatever you're talking about. This, I don't know, stuff's kicking off. So Yuzlan is securing the gates.
My Sir Delune.
We're not under attack, are we? To secure the gates against Nerim, and conveniently now magic is... I mean, I can conduct magic. Ignore this. I mean, I know entropy. Maybe I can help Yuzlan with these barriers. Seems to be just a vibe in the air. Ah, Yuzlan. Is that the captain of the guard?
One more time for the slow thinkers among us. I recognize a magic blockade when I see one. And as long as it is active, we can't put up the barrier.
I understand that you're upset, but an order is an order. I'm sorry.
Wait, is this our barrier?
What is going on?
Oh, Aranthiel.
Thank the sun, Aranthiel. I'm trying in vain to make this highly intelligent commander of yours understand that these headaches are not arbitrary.
You're not from around here, are you?
Skyrim is right,
accent.
Commander. Something is
Not
wrong.
got the time
really.
for this. What? Aranthiel?
The Niramis are inside the city. They're inside the city, damn it!
What?
What is the meaning of
They're inside?
The Niramis, they're inside the King's Bay. Their ships, they've just appeared. I don't understand.
They just appeared? Are you trying to tell us that an entire fleet entered our harbor and nobody noticed it?
That's quite an oversight.
Of course. They cast an invisibility spell on their fleet. The magical blockade prevented us from recognizing it.
Oh, that's devious.
Good plan. Thanks to the utterly capable military around here. Well, it worked out perfect.
Watch your mouth, wild mage.
Look, this isn't the time.
It does not matter how it happened. We must act quickly.
Thank you, the voice of reason.
Sharon, is the spell for the barrier of the gates ready?
One at the main gate, yes. Until now, we couldn't cast it because of the blockade. I give the signal.
Yes. They want us to panic, but we will not do them the favor. Activate the barrier, then return to us. Soldier, you said that the Nerimes have already invaded the city. To what extent?
They're in the fog district, I think. They overran the harbor gate before we were able to close it. But Sergeant Harlichan has entrenched himself at the gate of the lower district. He won't be able to hold it for long.
Good. Commander, station your soldiers on the battlement and use arrows to keep the Nerimes at a distance. Don't let them get close to the market. You, Prophet, will accompany me there.
I'm with you.
Liberate the south quarter and then secure the harbor gate, so that Skyrim will be able to place a barrier there as well. At least the heart of the city will be safe then.
You're going to fight.
Yes. Now go. Time is of the essence.
I need everyone we can get right now.
Soldier, follow me.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be. Right, let's just go. I hope I am.
Good. We need to find Sergeant Harley. The soldier said he's in the south quarter. Follow me.
Right, you lead the way. That's a mighty powerful barrier you cast. Oh my... Oh, not the high court. I live here. Oh.
Bastards. They will pay for this.
Right, Tilo, I thought you were leading the way. If they come this far, Thariel's just going to have to protect the house, or maybe the district. Thariel, surely he's not the sort of person who's going to sit around doing nothing. Are the wards strong enough for... Flip. I can't summon Zara.
Infiltrators. Just as I suspected.
We should have been more alert for this. Nerimes. Oh my word. Are we going... Guards, where are you headed? Might have been ordered elsewhere. Oh. Take care. Oh my word. That's a lot of infiltrators. How long have they been planning this? Hold this location. I know this is important, but I also need a snack. It's a lot of blood.
Nobody care what you're thinking. Secure the damn gate.
Sergeant Harlian.
Who? Grandmaster Aranthiel. It is an honor.
The honor is mine.
Let's cut the pleasantries.
Status.
Bad. Dozens of Nerimes are behind this gate, and they're setting up rams.
Then we will stop them. We have to secure the harbor gate at all costs. Once we have done that, our mages will seal the gate. This is all of you, I take it?
For now, yes. But reinforcements are on the way. I forgive my failure, Master.
There's going to be time for self-pity at the end of this, hopefully, so just let's get on with it. We've got to charge out there and get the gatehouse.
Now, come on. We march out. Every second we wait will help the enemy.
Yes, sir. Guard, the Grandmaster is relying on us, and so is Malthus. Live up to your names.
Yes, sir.
Off we go.
For freedom.
Naramis, you're the ones attacking. What's free about this, you subjugators? Right, thunder. Where's Arantiel? Oh, Zara? Yes, we can summon Zara. I can't even see Arantiel in this mess. There he is. Leading from the front. Careful. Oh, metal magic. We got it. You guys got this? God, they're strong. Quickly, what's my fever like? 40%? Check those ambrosia. We're going to need everything we can get. We moving on? So no time for standing around. What are you looking at? Oh! Being led by a mage. Ah, this is my job if there's a mage. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'm stuck. So much lightning.
Close the gate.
Yes, sir.
That's one gate down. Let's not get caught on the other side of it. You don't want to be caught on the other side of it.
It's jammed, Sergeant. What are you
jammed?
Is it possible that the Naramis have sabotaged the mechanism?
Sabotage? Yes, of course, that must be it. What can...
Worried about Yuzlan at the other gate now.
The are on both sides of the wall, correct?
Yes, Master, that's right.
Good. Prophet, you and I will fix the cranks.
Got it.
Sergeant, in the meantime, you and your men will keep the Naramis off the gate. When we are finished, we will give the signal for retreat. Understood?
Yes, Master, of course. Get it. Belmont, prepare the cannon. Let's show the bastards what it means to defy the light board.
That's more like it.
We will await your signal, Grandmaster. May his light guide you.
And you. Follow me, Prophet.
I'm with you, Arantiel, all the way. Go on, this is it. Oh no, more guards. Right, there's probably more.
Well then, there are two cranks with which the portcullis is controlled. One can be reached by following the left hallway, the other one is to the right. We do not know if the Naramis have already sabotaged both mechanisms, but I suppose so.
Safe to assume.
You take the left crank, I will take the one on the right. Once that is done, you will return to the city gate. Understood?
Understood. But the Naramis, they've already destroyed the mechanism entirely. What's the plan then?
I'm sure they're trying their best to do just that, but it will take time. The defense mechanisms of Ark are more than solid. Let's not push our luck, however. Go.
Yep, got it. Malthus with you. Oh, more infiltrators. Ah! Flip, they're fast. Right. No, Arantiel, you've got your own crank to go to. Even the stable boy. Are we going up? Right, this way. Ah! No, not now, please. Was that the sergeant that we met before? Thank you, Zara.
There they are. Get Nara, prepare the fire spitter.
Wait a second.
Oh, flip. Got it. If there's any bit of time for comfort food, it's now. It's another. Ah, Zara. Samara. This looks like Starling technology. Ah, Flip, where do you come from? A mask like the one... An old Carlian had a mask like this, but that's not the type of those sort of thoughts. Right. We good? We working? The mechanism should hold up long enough, I think. What do we do now? Right, let's go back to the gate. We've got to help those guards retreat. We can't let them get caught out here. Is it this way? Ranthiel's just going to have to catch up. No, the barrier. It's that. It's the bodyguard.
Do something, Grandmaster. Do something.
Oh, Ranthiel. Not an easy decision to make. Did he just... Where did... What magics does that guy have?
It's over.
Well, suppose reconquering the gate didn't go as well as planned, did it? What happened here?
Nothing. Secure the gate.
A difficult choice was made.
As you wish.
I wouldn't want to be the one making Ranthiel's decisions.
Timor Ranthiel on the battlefield. I must confess, I am surprised.
I'm surprised to see you here.
Oh my, look at these poor fools, trusting you until the end. It seems you still value human life as little as you did back in Kira. How many people was it, Ranthiel? I have forgotten.
Wise words from the mouth of a warmonger.
Oh, so that is what I am to you. If I remember correctly, it was you who refused to negotiate.
Your terms were surrender or die.
I enjoy this no more than you do. Hence, one more time, Ranthiel, surrender. Your so-called army is a joke compared to mine, and it is merely a matter of time until we find a way into the city. So, for once in your life, make the right call and end this conflict before it gets even bloodier than it is now.
Well said, Clark. So, what do you expect us to do now? Ask in your wisdom? Kneel before you?
Yaslan Sharim, how disappointing to see you here. All your life you have fought religion and its tentacles, and now you fight for it.
I fight for something called common sense. You should try it sometime.
As I said,
Well said.
Last chance. Stop working on the beacon, and no one will be harmed. The cleansing has to happen, and you will not stop it.
Trust me, I will. Now, is that all?
It is. Oh, it is. Now, line up the prisoners. I want to see each one of them crucified before nightfall.
You sick freak.
Then inform the troops. Every Endralean will be killed on sight.
Understood.
What? Religion is a sickness, Ranthiel. And it is the cause of pretty much all the evil that has happened in this world over the past millennia. Your son saw that too, unlike you, but he also made a fatal mistake. To believe that the death of the Lightborn was going to change things. But they were just a symptom, not the cause of the sickness. The cause is religiosity itself, this particular way of thinking.
It isn't. It doesn't do anybody any harm. I think the cause of this sickness is madmen like you. And even if it were true, executing people just because they were born in the wrong country doesn't help anyone.
I am not executing them for their country, but because their way of thinking has been corrupted. And despite what you might think, I do not enjoy this.
Oh, you do. You enjoy reshaping the world in your vision.
Reason and dogmas above free thinking. They turn themselves into puppets, and by doing this, they are responsible too. And your behavior, Ranthiel, is the last proof I needed. Believe me, I wish there were another way, but you have shown me that there isn't. The High Ones will never elevate us until the ulcer of religiosity has been torn from every single head in this world. I've tried the peaceful way, but you don't seem to want it. Now live with the consequences. By the way, it's good to see that you have survived.
If that was your attempt at a good to see you, I can't say the same.
Don't even try to convince yourself otherwise.
Don't listen to him, it's not your fault. He's a sick freak and a psychopath.
We need to go back to the temple.
I mean, I know why you didn't help them. We had to get that gate closed. Is Ark safe now, for the moment?
As soon as Skyrim and the Arcanists have cast the seal on the door, it will be as safe as it can get, yes. But let us talk in the temple.
Right, so what's the plan once we get to the temple?
We will proceed as planned. Light the beacon as soon as possible. That is all that matters. So, how long do you need to seal the gate?
Give us an hour.
Good. Be quick about it. Guardsman, what is the situation in the other districts? Are all of the intruders dead?
Yes, Grandmaster. Some of the infiltrators have fled into the sewers, but we're in pursuit.
Good. Tell the commander that I want all corpses to be disposed of before night falls, and let the repairs start as soon as possible. We are protected from intruders, but we have to beware of a panicking crowd inside. Then tell her to place archers and fire breathers on every battlement. There are Arcanists who will try to break the seals, but we won't let them.
Understood, Grandmaster.
Now then, let us go.
What's going on here? Oh, is Aranthiel's gone. Right, good luck, Shireen. It's all gone to hell so quickly. This Korak, he is truly insane. Just completely delusional. He must be corrupted by the High Ones some way, you'd hope.